থেকে মুক্তির যে প্রয়াস, সেই প্রয়াস নিয়ে আজকে আমরা এক ঝাঁক স্বপ্নবাজ মানুষ একত্রিত হতে পেরেছি। আমরা চেয়েছি সময়ের স্বাধীনতা, আমরা চেয়েছি বেঁচে থাকার স্বাধীনতা, আমরা চেয়েছি প্রাণ উজাড় করে ভালোবাসার স্বাধীনতা। সেই স্বাধীনতা নিয়ে আমরা এগিয়ে যেতে চাই আমাদের জীবনের আগামী দিনগুলোতে। সত্যি স্বাধীন শব্দটার মধ্যে একটা অন্যরকম শক্তি রয়েছে। তাজা প্রাণের বিনিময়ে সেদিন স্বাধীন হয়েছিল আমার দেশ। আমরা স্বাধীনতা পেয়েছিলাম, বাঙালি জাতি হিসাবে নিজেদের পরিচয় পেয়েছি। আজকে জেনিয়ান ভাই এসে আমাদের ভাষায় যখন কথা বলছে, মনটা সত্যি ভরে যায়। আমরা স্বাধীন, সত্যি আমরা স্বাধীন, আমরা বীরের জাতি। আর আমরা এক ঝাঁক অনপ্যাসিভ পরিবারের যে সদস্যরা রয়েছি, আমাদের স্বাধীনতা সত্যি আলাদা রকম। মধ্যরাতে নির্দ্বিধায় বেরিয়ে পড়তে পারি অসহায় মানুষের জন্য, ক্লান্তিহীন, কষ্টহীন, হাসি মুখে। আমরা তো সেই মানুষ। আর স্বপ্ন তো শুধু তারাই দেখতে পারে বাস্তবায়নের প্রয়াস যাদের মধ্যে থাকে। ঘুমিয়ে স্বপ্ন দেখার মধ্যে সত্যি কোনো সার্থকতা নেই, কিন্তু প্রকাশ্য দিবালোকে দাঁড়িয়ে যে স্বপ্ন দেখা হয় এবং সেই স্বপ্ন বাস্তবায়নের জন্য যে প্রাণপণ চেষ্টা করা হয়, সেটাই সত্যিকারের স্বপ্ন। আর সেই স্বপ্নই আমাদেরকে একত্রিত করেছে। দেশ এবং দেশের বাইরে থেকে আমাদের সাথে আজকে যে অতিথিরা রয়েছেন, এই স্বপ্নের জন্যই কিন্তু আমরা একত্রিত হতে পেরেছি। আসমফারিদ স্যার আমাদেরকে এই স্বপ্নের বাঁধনে বেঁধে দিয়েছেন। আর আমাদের মানবতাবাদী কিছু মানুষ যারা মানবতাকে ধারণ করে, লালন করে, আর সেই মানুষগুলোর জন্যই আমরা সত্যি একত্রিত হতে পেরেছি। আন্তরিক ধন্যবাদ, শুভেচ্ছা, অভিনন্দন আমাদের সকল অতিথিদের এবং আমাদের সম্মানিত হোস্ট মাহফুজুর রহমান স্যারকে। দীর্ঘ বছরের ক্লান্তি আর প্রাণবন্ততা নিয়ে, ক্লান্তিহীনতা এবং প্রাণবন্ততা নিয়ে যে মানুষটি আমাদেরকে আজকে এই জায়গায় একত্রিত করেছে, আজকে আমরা যে কথাগুলো বলতে পারছি, সেই জন্য তার জন্য মন থেকে দোয়া করি এবং অভিনন্দন জানাই। এমন স্বপ্ন যেন তিনি বারবার দেখেন, আমরা যেন এরকম ভাবে একত্রিত হতে পারি। ওপার বাংলা থেকে আসে রূপা, সদা হাস্যোজ্জ্বল, যার কথার এক একটা কথা আমাদের দেশের মানুষ বলেন, অন্য জায়গার মানুষ বলেন, সবাই যেন ওকে মনে ধারণ করে। এটা ওর যোগ্যতা, এটা ওর ভালো লাগা, এটা ভালোবাসা। এমনই এক একজন মানুষ আমাদের সাথে রয়েছেন, কখন কোথা থেকে কিভাবে খোঁজ নেয়, সত্যি অবাক হই। তবে সময়ের স্বাধীনতা আছে, চলার স্বাধীনতা আছে, অর্থনৈতিক স্বাধীনতা আসলেই সত্যিকারের মুক্তি পাবো আমরা। আজ এই পর্যন্ত। আমি এই মুহূর্তে ডেকে নিতে চাই আমাদের সম্মানিত হোস্ট মাহফুজুর রহমান স্যারকে। স্যার, আজকে আমার কথা নয়, আপনার কথাই শুনতে চাই।
Thank you, Fatima. A lot of thanks for your nice presentation, nice start. Firstly, we want to start our lovely slogan of today's Independence Day celebration webinar, and which should be come from our brother Chris Johnson, because I know Chris Johnson is so much busy right now. So firstly, I want to say, hey, Chris, come on, brother.
Hey. That's only for you, Bangladesh. How's everyone doing? Gina Levy, I think I heard you speak in Bengali, if I was not mistaken there. I think that's awesome. That was really good. Yeah, you didn't even miss a beat. And I don't know what you said, but it sounded perfect. Happy Independence Day to all my family out there. Mahfuz called me and said, you got to get on here and see Bangladesh. I said, Mahfuz, I'm up to here and stuff in my house and I'm working, but I'll come on because I wanted to thank everyone in the Bangladesh community that raised over $1,500 for the William Seeds Academy. William is the principal there and a teacher. And I want to say how proud I am of all of you stepping up to the plate. I know that a lot of you gave when you had just a little bit to give. And I promise you that's going to come back around through Unpassive. And it showed to me, Bangladesh, the love and passion they have for helping each other out. And I really can't wait to see Bangladesh just explode and grow up and say, wow, look at what a passive is going to do for us. But really, it's all the individuals here and that are watching and in Bangladesh itself that are going to change the community of Bangladesh. And that's one thing I'm real excited about. A passive gave us a way to dream again. And passive gave us the way to build our strength and our faith back up. It's an amazing company, which I don't say it's a company, I say it's the greatest family in the world, but it's for all of us. We're all equal and on passive, which I love. We don't look at religion, color, race, gender, really sexy, Mahfuz really ugly. Come on, we don't look at that kind of stuff. But the thing is, we're all equal and passive. And I never seen so much respect and love throughout the world than what I've seen through just a passive and all the webinars and all the cultures. I've learned a lot, but what I've learned about the Bengali people is they don't give up and they do care about each and every person in this world. And I absolutely love that. Mahfuz, once again, I want to thank you for all of you, but everyone knows I got a special place in my heart for Mahfuz. He's one of the original people that I talked to. And he said one day, Chris, can you come on to one of our Bengali webinars? And I said, absolutely. I was blown away by what I saw. As far as I remember, there really wasn't any leadership that came to the Bengali webinar. I'm very proud to see Jean and Rupa joining in these constantly, keeping it going. But when I seen what Mahfuz was saying, we need help. And I'm like, you don't need any help, brother. You did this. All of you got together and you held strong. You built your community up. Even with stuff that were going on bad, Mahfuz kept his head on straight and he kept going forward. He ignored the bad. He ignored the ugly. And he just looked at the beautiful of what a passive's going to do, not only for his country, but for the world. So Mahfuz, from my heart to yours, I love you, brother, what you did. I know you have a lot of people in their leadership that's helped out a lot, and I'm commending all of you. But everyone knows Mahfuz is my favorite. I call him my leader. And I think a lot of people in Bangladesh seen Mahfuz, and I think you all have the same mindset as him. Mahfuz is probably one of the kindest men I've ever met in my life. He doesn't have a bad bone in his body. He believes in honesty 100%. And that's why I love the guy. He's an excellent role model for anyone to follow, whether you're a kid or an adult. He's really just a great guy. And I'm very proud to say, Mahfuz, I'm a friend of yours. I'm your brother. And to have you in a passive is a plus to everybody. Back to you, Mahfuz.
Thank you so much.
Love you. Mahfuz, আমি একটা কৃষ্টি কথা বলতে চাই, বলবো?
হ্যাঁ, sure.
Hi, brother. Some people don't understand properly English, but some Bangladesh people already said South Africa Seed Academy it's your own project. But Mahfuz and me also, we are declared it's a not own Chris Johnson project. Chris Johnson help us another. So please, you can declare it and translate it. It's your own, not a project. You help us. So please.
All right, I think I understood a little bit about that, Rupa. And if I'm saying it wrong, let me know. My ears are horrible today; they're full of dust and dirt today. You're talking about William. The thing I seen with William is I seen that he was doing a lot. I've known William for a few years of watching him, what he was doing, and again, him and Mahfuz come from the same cloth. They believe in helping. They love their fellow man, their fellow sister, and they keep going. What I did was out of the it was a sign from God to say, Chris, you need to do this. That's the honest to God truth. This wasn't a Obless project because officially we haven't launched Obless yet. And I got in a little bit of trouble. Not a lot, just a little bit, because I kind of went above and beyond, a little sideways. But I knew in my heart it was the right thing to do. And instead of raising just $2,000, that's what we initially set out. Over $15,000 we raised for that school. And in that process, he's built other classrooms, new bathrooms. He's got electricity coming. new walls, new windows, new doors. It wasn't just about a roof. When I seen this man say, wow, you could do a lot. Let me see if I can help you. But again, it was something that I just decided to see what happens. And the angels of Impassive from all over the world came together and they helped out. But let me say it again. It was not an Obless project, but it was a test for me to see how people really reacted when someone needed help like that. So when Obless officially launches, the look out world, because everything that's broken, I believe we're going to try to fix every day. So I'm going to love that. I hope that answers your question a little bit, Rupa. I have had many requests. Chris, can you help me here? Can you help me there? And the truth is, I want to wait till Obless really does launch, because it's going to be a lot bigger. It's going to be a lot bigger impact when Obless launch. Why? Because individuals like you and I are going to be making extra money through Impassive residual income. I don't get on here to say, give all your money away. I say, make sure you help out with people, but take care of your family first, number one. I know Rupa's got that beautiful daughter, and I've met her, and I definitely want to see her taken care of. But I know both my sisters, Rupa and her daughter, also want to help out a lot of people because they've been in bad situations. And that's going to be the blessing of Obless, because let's say Rupa's making, let's say, $100 extra a week. I know she's going to give $75 away to help somebody because she knows it's going to keep growing. So as far as that, when Obless does launch, and I'm very excited, waiting for it to happen, but I'm patient about it. I know what's going to happen because you guys all showed me just by helping out, not just one man with a dream, but over 400 kids, but thousands of kids that are now going to be coming to that school because of your donations that help build more of the school and add on desks, books, electricity, soon plumbing. It's pretty amazing. So I really want to thank all of you. All I did was talk about it. You guys all kicked in and say, let's help them out. So I love you for all of that. That was the greatest thing. I hope that answered your question, Rupa.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely,
Right.
brother. Thank you so much and love you.
Thank you. And thank you for your question, because Rupa is very closely attached with Bangladesh also, not only India. And she was getting some information from and some queries from our Bangladesh community also. Those who were not liking actually this type of collection, they thought that maybe it is a completely Chris Johnson's own project. And maybe something interest is there for solely Chris Johnson. Okay, so that was actually negative people, negative mentality. And Chris already said about me also that I don't think about this type of, yeah.
Mahfuz, it's okay, because negative makes me a lot stronger. When people come across me, I told people, you do not have to give. If you feel like you don't want to give, that's okay. But I say prayers. Prayers work just as good as money as far as I'm concerned. So anyone that didn't give or felt they didn't want to give, it's okay. I still love you. That's just part of who you are. And hopefully that changes. Now, if you didn't have anything to give, prayers are worth $1 million to me. The people that gave 5 cents, 10 cents, they gave the most because that's all they had. Don't ever forget that. Doesn't matter how much you give here or there. There's people all over the world that gave $5 and they didn't have $5 to give. And they also said some prayers, which was millions of dollars for me. And we showed the world what the entire world can do when we come together for one little dot in the world, which is in Regana, Africa. And I'm very, very excited that you guys did it all. So stay away from negative, but let them build you up. Negative is a bunch of failures, but it'll make you stronger. Trust me on that.
Yeah, just throw into the basket all type of negativity, because we are the strong, and today is our Independence Day. We are completely independent in our mind all this time, right? So we are not bothered about what other people are saying actually, because when we know about our heart and we know everything is acknowledged by Almighty, so everything is fair and lovely. Just go and go. Okay, avoid all type of negativity. And that is the character actually I got especially from our brother, Mr. Chris Johnson. If you ask me why I am saying in this way, I follow last time Chris Johnson, because in my eyes, among all the brand ambassadors, yes, there are a lot of leaders, there are a lot of founders are there, those who are completely strong in mind. But among all these, especially I can mention Chris Johnson name, because he is my idol in that sense. Several times, many things I have actually experienced in my life, on passive life, when I discussed with Chris Johnson, when I talked about that, then Chris Johnson just said, okay, just ignore, just avoid all type of negativity. And that is why all this time I say Chris Johnson is my idol, because I know Chris Johnson taught me, Chris Johnson know how to teach people how to become so more strong actually. So today is our Independence Day and we are completely independent. And Chris, already you mentioned, $1 means Bangladeshi money right now 112 above, 113 or 108 or 116 sometimes to some extent. So it's huge. But even we have accepted $1 simply. And that you say, $1, those who already donated here, I salute each and every of them, because it means a lot. It means $1 billion, right? And Krish, you already said, it's not an obvious project, but we have tested actually how people react, right? And that's why we have accepted that challenge. Our Bangladesh community, those who have actually great mentality, they have accepted this challenge, Chris Johnson challenge, just as a part of that type of sign. Yes, maybe we are not so rich country people, but we have heart. We love to share our love to others. That is a good sign. And I think Bangladesh, those who you already donated here, you already showed the total world. Yes, Bangladesh can, right? That Krish already mentioned, 1,300 plus dollar already donated, and Krish account already credited by Bangladeshi money. So it's my pleasure. Thanks to Almighty, definitely. Thank you so much, brother. And you are so much busy, but you are already joined with us. So that's why on behalf of all the community, Bangladeshi community, I really thanks from my heart. Okay. Especially today's program is about our Independence Day. We are mentioning our all the sacrificed souls, those who sacrificed their souls for our country. 1971, we got our independence. So today we are just feeling the independence. Today we are totally freedom. We have freedom, but we have freedom maybe in politically or nationally, but actually we have still now we have to go a lot of miles. We are not actually independent in financially. We are not independent in mentally, right? Many things yet to be done. So that's why we are here. And Krish already said, yes. Super, I know maybe around 100,000 founders already here at Bangladesh. Maybe.
And Mahfuz, Julie is here. Please post him.
Oh, Julie is here. Okay. Wow. Hi, Julie. You are on course. You can open your camera if you have any issue.
Hi, everyone. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello, Bangladesh. Happy
Hello.
Independence Day to you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, sister.
Hi,
It's
Julie.
been a long time. Hello, Jean, Aliva. Hello, Chris Johnson. It's been a long time. How are you?
All we are fine. Really long time, and you can remember maybe in the same background we used in last year for our Independence Day celebration webinar, and that's why we just invited our some leaders. If you have any not any issue, then you can join just for a minute or for a few minutes. So we are very much lucky to have Chris Johnson, Jean Olivia, and of course our lovely sister, lovely friend, lovely leader, Julie Nguyen. Right? Hey, Chris, I can pronounce the name properly, right? Julie Nguyen.
No, that was horrible. Horrible. Horrible, Mahfuz. It's Julie. It's silent. Just Julie Nguyen. She says it a little better, but
Julie
yeah.
Nguyen.
I can't speak. Listen, I can't speak Bengali, so you're saying that really good, actually. And Gina Leva, I want to say something real quick, Mahfuz, about Gina Leva. Watching you grow up, and I say grow up and being raised in a passive, watching you from being that person that just sat there and paid attention and caught Ash's eye. And I'm going to tell you right now, that guy loves you to death. I'm very proud of what you've become, Gene, and where you've gone. I've seen you everywhere. You remind me of me a couple years ago where I was in everything, but I'm very proud of what you've done, Gene. You don't have an agenda. You've kept it straight. You treat everyone respectful, and I absolutely love that. And Ash Mafar, I'm going to tell you right now, he just loves you to death. Okay, I just wanted to say that, Mahfuz, because Jean's everywhere, and I want to give her a little praises today.
Thank you.
I second to that. I love my sister, Gina Leva. It's a very dear sister to me, and very special, very, very special. So, sister, it's always good seeing you.
Yeah, very rightly, Krish said, and Julie also said, and already we have got this same notion from Bangladesh also, because Jean Olivia, she has a good acceptance in Bangladesh also. She's so much popular at Bangladesh also. You are actually similar in terms of your mindset, in terms of your great heart, right? Julie, Jean Olivia, Krish, Mari, right? Raid. Really, you have great heart, and that's why you know already Bangladesh always time we are loving people. We love always time to love others. So that's why we love you so much. Yeah, there are a lot of leaders in this world, but why we have a good rapport? Only because of this great heart, loving people. That's why, right?
Well, there are also some of the greatest leader in Bangladesh as well. You yourself, right here, and the Islam family, the MD Rafiq and his wife and his daughter, and we can't forget Rupa. I know Rupa is in the side of the world, but you know she is also coming out and show her convictions about, you know, on passive. And now, and then we have Adua Jah, we have so many more. I mean, I can sit here and read every single name. Mahmoud is another individuals. And then there's a lot of all of your co-hosts, basically. You guys stuck together, and then there's a lot more, some of the women here that really stuck together and built Bangladesh and built together. So today we are celebrating Independence Day, and I like to let everyone know what it feels like when your country have that independence, that freedom, right? Here in On Passive, we are going to have that day very soon. And I could literally feel like I could counting on my fingers that we are going to have that freedom very soon. That freedom is something that someone is working very hard for us. How are we going to maintain our freedom? You know, from this point on, there's many people, you know, taking advantage of that freedom and doing something else. But we now raise together in that family of On Passive. We have the same values, we have the same visions, and we have the same connections and love together. So, you know, freedom is something that we are all of us, our tech team, Mr. Mufara, are someone who created that, and they go to battle every single day, right? Not only that, they building that machine for all of us, but they are going to that battle every day and fight. And that battle is it's so many things. I don't think we can even imagine what kind of battle they are fighting, right? But we are here. We are fighting that same battle. What battle is that we are fighting? We share on passive with love, with sincerity. But there are so many people out there that, you know, bring the negativities, bringing the stuff like that. So I believe that freedom, that independence that we are going to have in the next, you know, I can literally count on our fingers, right? We are going to get there. And that freedom isn't something that monetary. It's something that allowing yourself to feel free, allowing yourself to lead, and allowing yourself to walk on a journey that has no obstacle. Obstacle, sometimes it's coming from our head. It's not coming from the things that we do. We put our own obstacles in front of us. So I would say that freedom is, do you want to translate, Mahfuz, or should I keep going?
Yeah, sure. Actually, very shortly, I'm translating in Bengali the summary, actually, what Julie said. উনি যেটা বললেন যে অ্যাকচুয়ালি সবসময় যে মনিটরি পার্টটাই হচ্ছে আমাদের ফ্রিডমটা এনে দেবে, স্বাধীনতা এনে দেবে, বিষয়টা তা নয়। আমাদের স্বাধীনতার ক্ষেত্রে দেখা যায় যে আমরা মানসিকভাবে কতখানি স্বাধীন বিভিন্ন জায়গা থেকে। এর মধ্যে সব থেকে বড় একটা ব্যাপার লাস্টে উনি যেটা বললেন যে যে অবস্ট্যাকল গুলো থাকে, যে বাধা বিপত্তি গুলো থাকে, অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমরাই সবসময় এগুলোকে ঠেলে নিজের যত সব সমস্যা সামনে নিয়ে আসি, মানুষের কাছে বলি। প্রত্যেকটা মানুষেরই কিন্তু লাইফের বিভিন্ন ধরনের কিন্তু অবস্ট্যাকল আছে, বাট এটা ডিপেন্ড করে যে হাউ ইউ আর হ্যান্ডেলিং অ্যাকচুয়ালি ইউর অবস্ট্যাকলস। ওকে, যে কিভাবে আপনি আপনার অবস্ট্যাকল গুলোকে হ্যান্ডেল করছেন। অলওয়েজ টাইম কি আপনি সামনে আনার চেষ্টা করছেন, নাকি আপনি ওটাকে হজম করছেন? কারণ আপনার যে সমস্যাটা হচ্ছে, মনে হচ্ছে যে আমি মনে হয় এদিক থেকে ঝামেলায় আছি, এই প্রবলেম আছে, ওই প্রবলেম আছে, আপনার থেকে আরো অনেক অন্যান্য সাইড দিয়ে আরো অনেক বেশি প্রবলেমের মধ্যে মানুষজন কিন্তু আছে। তো সেটাই হচ্ছে ব্যাপার। এটা ডিপেন্ড করে মূলত টোটালটা মানসিকতার উপরে, মনের উপরে আর কি। Yeah.
It's nice to be free, isn't it? It's very nice to feel free, and it's very nice to be free. So that freedom day is coming, and I would also saying this out loud, you know, keep your family safe, you know, because that freedom is something that everybody can experience, can feeling it. And so the step for us to prepare for that freedom is basically, like I said, started from the way we think, started from how we see our life every single day, the things that we do every day. Set yourself free. You know, anything that's negative or anything that coming your way, count it backward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it help you to reset your mind a little bit. And if you are free already, your freedom already, think about other people. You know, we can always think about the people around us. And you know, giving money, it's a great thing. You unstuck someone, but giving them the tools to learn. I believe on passive as a whole is I don't want to say a toolbox, but because the toolbox is so little, I want to say it is a gigantic machine for us to use to not only help our life, setting us free, but also setting the people around us free. So, you know, it's made for us. All we got to do is tap into it. Now, all the products and everything that's coming, all the service, I would definitely personally, I put everything back in the system for it to continue to make. You know, the profits that making that we receiving, it is something that we want it to continue to make. We want to bring in the power back into our own system. Therefore, you know, when that freedom comes, don't take it as don't take it for granted, right? I think we all will need to continue to stick together, build that machine and make it more powerful, right? Powerful, I don't mean authority, I mean the ability to help each other more, giving each other the freedom that we feel, because it feels good to have freedom. It feels so good, right?
Yeah.
So let's start it with our mind.
Yeah, Julie, just one thing. Definitely, we are thinking about that. At the same time, in our upcoming days, sometimes we are getting suggestion from your side that we have to think about our family and kids, especially. We should not share our kids' picture, especially in our social media or anything, right? Because the days are coming. Actually, is very necessary right now to protect our kids because something wrong may be happen in upcoming days because of we are on passive and found out, right?
Yes, absolutely. And, I say this with a lot of people that, when on passive is giving us the opportunity to make a lot of, to the harder you work, right? That's really common sense. The harder we work, the more we make, right? So the more we make, I would say, our life is, we need a little more step up, right? So when we can step up for another step, don't take a 10 step up, right? Like don't drastically change completely, like, because how long does that last? You know what I mean? It's very hard to explain what I'm trying to say here, but um, be yourself, right? Be yourself. Um, I heard the saying, money change yourself. To me, and a lot of you may agree with me, is money doesn't change yourself, it's bring out who you are, right? And so for all of us, when we are moving forward, when we receive that independence, enjoy that independence, but really truly focus about our vision of Unpassive. What is the vision? What is the true vision of Unpassive? It's lifting up humanity. How are we lifting up humanity? Not by giving them money. It's about giving them a tools to better in their life. So yeah, it's just some of the points that I'm thinking every day, and I thought I'd come here and share with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you so much. We are so lucky today to get some messages, very valuable messages from your side also. Right now, I want to request Jenny Aliva to share something in this special webinar today, Independence Day.
Happy to. Hello, Shabai, everyone. I want to start by saying Shubho Shadaneta Dibash. Did I do that okay?
Wow,
Shubho
yeah.
Shadaneta Dibash. Happy Independence Day, Bangladesh. Julie took the words right out of my mouth. Today is about freedom. And just as you're celebrating the people who sacrificed their lives for your freedom in your country, Ash Mufara and his family and his teams are sacrificing daily for us to have this freedom that, as Julie said, is just days away, weeks away. We're and Julie, you literally said my heart. It is freedom is everything. Without our freedom, we can't be our true selves. We can't go out and share our unique gifts with the world. And so by Ash having this vision and collecting people around him that would support that vision, and all to lift humanity, to free, I've said this many times, to free the human spirit, because that is the source along with God. So you have this God through us, our creativity, solving the problems of the world. And so by enabling that human spirit, by freeing it from all the cares of the world, our bills, our whatever, we're freed, then we can be creative again, be ourselves. If we're musicians, if we're writers, if we're engineers, whatever it is that is our joy, we can now go out and do it, and it doesn't have to be about making money. So we're free, and then the world is going to naturally heal itself, because we as humans are going to be able to fill that weave that, I say that tapestry, we're going to fill those spaces with who we truly are. And then that is going to by default is going to heal the world. And I just wanted to say a few words. I always try and practice. Again, Ami ekane aste pere shamanito bod kochi. I am so honored to be here. Om passive takte pere amra dono. We are blessed to be in on passive, in it to win it. And on passive manobotaki tule dorche. On passive is lifting humanity. And I have to say, because I feel this from the bottom of my soul, my heart, is Ami Tomada Shobaike Onek Valobashi. I love you all. Danavad. Danavad.
It's really amazing in this Independence Day, hearing these Bengali words from our, really it's amazing. How is it possible? It's at least 95% perfect, like a Bengali, like a
Google
Bengali person.
Translate. I literally listen to Google Translate. I just listen to they have the voice. You get the words, and it's sort of a phonetic way of saying the words. And I'm starting to learn, like an S is a sh sound. I'm starting to learn that an A in the way they write it is an O sound. So once you start to learn that the typical phrases, you just, it's easier and easier. It's just practice. But Google Translate is a wonderful tool to, if you just want to, find a simple phrase to say something in Hindi or in Telugu, you can just look it up, and then you just hear the voice. You click the little audio, you hear them say. Sometimes it's hard because they say it fast. Like when I tried to look up Happy Independence Day, it was Shibush Havanina Diba. It was like this big, it was so fast. And I'm like, okay, I had to listen to it again and again and again. And it just gets easier and easier. And I am amazed by the English that our brand ambassadors around the world, as Americans, we only need to know English, right? We get so lazy because English is spoken almost everywhere. So we aren't really forced to learn other languages. But people in Europe, Bangladesh, they speak multiple languages. Someone like Corinne Isabel Mikes, I think she speaks 6 languages, something like that. And I just think that it just, we don't have to learn to speak fluently. I would love to at some point be able to understand what you, like when you said Amni Kamonatsin, I've practiced that enough that I know I can say Ami Valuatsi. I just practiced that enough. So I want to learn it. And so I put the time in. And I want to do that for at least a dozen languages. I learned French in high school, and I was able to speak conversational French fluent, like I could get around. And I went to France once, and I was able to ask questions and understand, but I have lost all of it because I didn't practice it. I didn't get a chance to speak with people. But I love the French language. I do want to do the same thing I'm doing with Bengali, is to be able to just communicate. And as much as I love hearing you speak English, it warms my heart when I hear you, and just the tone of your voice, your heart comes through. I love that. And so I assume that you love hearing your own mother language. So it's important to me to at least try. And it means the world to me, Mahfuz, that you say that the accent is okay, but that you got to thank Google Translate for that. I'm just a parrot. I'm just mimicking what I'm hearing. But thank you so much. I'm just so happy to be here.
Gene, I
Happy
tried
Independence
Google.
Day.
I tried that too. I ended up saying Mahfuz looked like a fish with 4 eyes, 2 noses, and 6 ears. So it didn't work out too good for me, did it, Mahfuz?
Okay, Krisha, if you have a free time, I can be your teacher. Yeah, sometimes I will teach you. Okay.
Mahfuz taught me my first Bengali words.
Yeah.
You taught me Dhanapad.
He's a very
Dhanapad,
good,
Yeah.
and
he's a very good
a couple
teacher.
other words. Yes,
He's
Yeah,
very,
very
educated.
good.
He educated us all in the beginning. He said to us, if you don't speak Bengali, we don't want you on our webinar. No, he didn't say that. He
No.
taught all of us. He taught all of us. So
No, it's, I mean,
Yeah,
that's the beauty of on passive actually. In this way, we are just coming very closer. That is the, and it really makes happiness among all of us, right? It's the way of communication. We put on passive, we had no opportunity like this, right? How is it possible actually? Only because of on passive. So that's why sometimes automatically actually the tears comes in our eyes when we think in this way. Never we thought Krish will try to learn Bengali. Never we thought Jenny
Hey.
Aliva will deliver at least 95%.
listen, I
Right.
can eat really good, and I can't wait to come over there and try some of that Bengali food because I know food. Maybe my tongue will be twisted a little bit, but I can eat, and I want to try all your food over there. I can't wait for that.
Okay. Firstly, the input and then output, right? Firstly, food will be input. Okay, you are always welcome. Definitely, Bangladesh, we are eagerly waiting for you. You definitely will be here physically. And several times we got that message from Julie also, right? Julie, Krish, Red, Robin, Aliva, Angie, definitely will visit Bangladesh. And I think it can be possible by this year, maybe. Who knows? Okay, Pat is here. Just a few minutes back, I say. Yeah, Pat is also here. Pat, she a parent. She is in charge now. She wrote me. Okay, Mr. Rafiqul Islam or Mr. Abdul Jabbar.
Hi, hello everyone. Hi, Chris. Hi, Julie. Hi, Ginalila. How are you? We are also fine. Happy Independence Day. Today is our Independence Day. So welcome everyone to join with us. We are very happy to get to you. After a long time, we meet together. Thank you so much, everyone. I actually use one passive family. We are very close to our passive or dream. Thank you, join with us. Thank you, special thanks, Dean Aliva, for your Bengali language. It was start our dear Julie first said Bengali. আমি তোমাদের বাংলাদেশকে ভালোবাসি। We're very enjoy that. Thank you so much. That's all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rafiqul Islam. Hey, where is Shopno? Shopno কোথায়?
Shopno is this side. Just call him.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Abdul Jabbar. Hey, Shopno, where is your hair?
Hi, happy Independence Day and Ramadan Mubarak, everyone. Hi, I'm very glad to see you, all of you, especially Mr. Krish Johnson, my good brother, Bengali big brother, great leader, Julie, and my ever smiling, beautiful sister, Jenny Eliva. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Actually, we really love you all. Thank you so much. And we are very happy to help and contribute something for Rwanda peoples, even a little amount. Thanks a lot to my brother Chris Johnson, because he is working a great humanity and the blazing work. I think we like and support him. Actually, it's very great work. So that's why cordially thanks to him again for the humanities work. And thank you so much. See you. We want to see you again, all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul Jabbar. Thank you so much. Okay, you can use also Bengali word, no issue. Not only not mandatory that you have to speak in English. Okay, because it's Independence Day, Bangladeshi. As a Bangladeshi, you can speak in Bengali also. Okay, Rupa Pal. Actually, in front of all of our leaders, actually, I can mention Rupa's name. Rupa is very already I said in our last webinar, Rupa is most loving. Rupa is most loving in Bangladesh, especially because of her smiling face, her great heart, and she is actually independent. She is very much strong, and she knows how to actually handle all type of negativity, how to avoid all type of negativity. Okay, and she has no personal agenda, only one agenda, and that is on passive. That is asking for an agenda. That is just share your love to others. She has no personal agenda. Okay, yeah, Rupa Paul.
Thank you, Mahfuz. Aleva, Chris, Julie, and Pat, everyone. Namaskar. Namaskar today. Fatima আছে সবাইকে love you all. আজকে বাংলাদেশের freedom. So I think when we are signed on passive, I think this time we are freedom. And after some month, we are going to best freedom, I think. So স্বাধীনতা সবাইকে শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছি এবং আমি মনে করি যে আমাদের দেশ তো স্বাধীন হয়েছেই, কিন্তু তার সাথে সাথে আমরা পুরোটা স্বাধীনতা আমরা উপলব্ধি করতে পারি না নানান দিক থেকে। আর্থিক সমস্যা বলুন, যে কোনো সমস্যা বলুন, এবং সবকিছু সমস্যার মধ্যে একটা কারণই মূল হচ্ছে আর্থিক সমস্যা। আর আমার মনে হয় আফটার সাম মান্থ সমস্ত সবকিছু চলে গিয়ে আমরা আরেকটা নতুন ভাবে আমরা ফ্রিডম পেতে চলছি। এটা মনে হয় যে আমার খুব তাড়াতাড়ি চলে এসছে সেই দিনটা যে আমরা আরেকবার অনপ্যাসিভ, উই আর অল অনপ্যাসিভ ফাউন্ডাররা আমরা আরেকবার ফ্রিডম করব আওয়ার কান্ট্রি। তো আরেকবার আমরা সমস্ত সবাই মিলে দেশের স্বাধীনতা দিবস পালন করব, যেদিন আমাদের অন্যরকম একটা সিচুয়েশন আসবে। আর সেই দিনটার জন্য আমাদের সাম ডেজ একটুখানি জাস্ট আমাদের আর মানে থাকতে হবে পেশেন্স রেখে। এন্ড আমি সবসময় সবাইকে বলি all time smile, be positive and enjoy your life because life is too short. So all time smile. Hey, 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 hey.
Wow, thank you, Rupa Paul. Okay, before going to Mr. Rafiqul Islam and Patricia Parent, actually I want to request Mr. Brother Chris Johnson because he is trying to leave. Okay, Chris Johnson, please, brother.
Hey, listen, there's nothing I can say, but I'm just impressed with all Bengali. Bangladesh, you have turned the world around. People know your flag. Remember that one, Mahfuz? Mahfuz says, I just want people to know the Bangladesh flag. They know it. They know it. But I want you to each look at yourselves and be very proud of what you built before any of us even showed up. You already built a huge community and you should be very proud of it. See that little kid there? Hi. That's what you need to look at, your kids. Look at your kids now and tell them we're going to make it better for you. It's going to be a lot better world for you because we got into a passive. That's what it's all about for me is those kids. You can't beat it. No one's going to be better. There's no competition. Bangladesh, you've shown us there's no competition because you did it on your own. You spread the word like wildfire in Bangladesh. What is it? 100,000? You got 100,000 people in Bangladesh that are founders. You can't beat that. Come on, we can't even do that in the United States. But Bangladesh, you did it. All of you did it. You got together, you joined hands, you put your differences aside, and you did it. Be very proud of that. Independence Day, whoo! I think you guys became independent a long time ago, and today's just a day you're celebrating it. But I think your independence came a long time ago when you realized that we could do something about this. We could build this up, and it's pretty amazing what you did without anyone's help. I got to say that every time. All right. You still would have built it up whether we came on this or not. Mahfuz, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mahfuz was, when he first called me, he was nervous, he was scared. He was letting me know some things that were going on that I didn't. No, we don't do that. With a little bit of help, we turned it around. Believe it or not, we brought two countries a lot more closer than what they were. And that's India and Bangladesh. All right. They're together like this now, working together side by side. And I'm betting if Passive never came along, it would still be Bangladesh and India. But now you guys are together, working together. Look at Rupa Paul. She's on everything. You guys did this. Don't forget it. Think about
And Julie, my sweet sister and my sweetie.
But I appreciate you all. Thank you for the donations. I'm going to send Mr. William tonight probably over $1,500 tonight. And he's going to be real happy. He's going to be able to finish all the cement floors. And he's got Bangladesh to thank for that. And I'll let him know so he can do a huge shout out for Bengali and for everyone. And I don't know if he can speak the Bengali language, but I guarantee he'll be thanking you all because he loves every one of you for what you did. So I got to get going. Mahfuz,
Thank
the
you.
panel, I love you all. That little
Love you
kid
too.
right there, I love her. Keep doing what you're doing. She's the future of Bangladesh. Yeah. You keep smiling. Look at that smile.
And from the very beginning, right, Krish, this kid, from the very beginning, even when Ash came, in that time, Shapnu was there.
From the beginning.
Yeah, from the very beginning.
We've watched her grow up. We've watched her grow up and just a big smile. Look at, that's all it's about, is that smile. If you can look at your kids every day and they're smiling like that, then you're doing something right. You're doing something right. All right, Mahfuz, Bangladesh one more time. Hey. And that's only for you. You know that. I love every one of you.
Thank you, Krish, for your support from the very beginning. Actually, we know you don't speak in Bengali, but we know your heart. We know your heart. Okay. Bangladeshi, all the brand ambassadors, all the founders, they know your heart. So don't worry, we love you. We love you really so much. Thank you so much for joining with me and for joining with us today. Thank you so much. Okay.
And Mahfuz sir, excuse me.
Yeah.
Just I want to say, our kids, what's they called? Shapna. She like to self-introduce here. Just a minute only.
Okay, Shapno, please introduce yourself.
My name is Mariam.
Sound problem. Yeah. Right.
Oh no.
Robik bhai shona jacche na, Robik bhai.
Tell her to start over. We can't hear her. Look how cute she is.
হচ্ছে না রফিক ভাই শোনা
Oh
যাচ্ছে না
no.
Hello everyone. Assalamualaikum. My name is Mariam Jannat. I'm a student of Imam Bukhari Ideal Academy. I read in class 3. My father's name is Muhammad Rafiqul Islam and my mother's name is Fatima Khatun. Now I would like to say something about my likes and dislikes. I like reading storybooks, drawing and playing. And I also dislike telling lies. My favorite color is white. Finally, my future plan is to be a doctor. That's all about me. Thank you, everyone. I love
Wow.
everyone.
Thank you so much, Shapno. She is growing very fast. Thank you. Okay, Krish, thank you so much for joining with us. And definitely we want to go to Patricia Parent, but before that, Julie is also busy. Julie is very much sleepy, I think. Right. Okay, Julie, now it's over to you.
No, I said my eyes are closed on that picture you sent, but I'm not
Okay.
sleepy. It's okay. It's okay. I'm actually getting ready to have a celebration here for New Year, for Persian New Year. But anyway, thank you so much for having us here. And as I was sitting here and remembering that I do have a few friends here, Bangladesh friends here, and they have told me that Bangladesh people in general, they're very loving people. They are very loving, very caring people. And yes, absolutely. I see that in this community here. Every time we come here, every time there are Bangladeshis in the room, we all feel that love and caring and unity here. And so I encouraging still living who you are, united together and with love. And also, you attract the people that have the same love, the same character to come to you. So continue to do that. I have to say this: when I'm in India, I'm going to go see my really loving dear sister Rupa the very first time. She is someone that I'm looking forward to see when I do take a trip to India. I guarantee you, it doesn't matter whether or not she's available, because by that time she's probably going to be very busy, but I'm going to go look for her because I love her very much. And yes, you're absolutely right. She is positive. She is dealing with the negativities around her, and she is one of the true leader also that I see here. So sister, I love you very much, and thank you for being you, and thank you for everything that you are doing on Passive. Now, if I was to come to Bangladesh, definitely I'm gonna go see you, Mahfuz, and then also I would love to see Rafiqu's family. I want to meet that little girl. Shabnaz, you're so proud. I'm so proud of yourself. I mean, I think, how old is she? 8, 9?
9 বছর বয়স স্বপ্ন
7 years.
7 years old. Wow. What a strong-minded and commitment and determination type of individuals, and it all coming from
And
the parents.
she's in grade 3. Yeah.
Yes. And so it's all coming from the parents. And how does the parents giving her so much wisdom is the community. So everyone, happy Independence Day, our Independence Day, it's coming. And I believe with deep doubt in my heart that our Independent Day is coming. You can actually count it in your hand. So we're all fighting that battle. And don't forget the people that make that happen, that gives us that Independence Day. So continue to give thanks and to pray for our CEO and the people behind the scene, because they are fighting that battle for all of us. They have to ride through that storm for all of us to have the Independence Day, not only all of us here, but the humanity itself. And so let's all of us continue to give thanks to them and pray for them for well-being. And my sister Gina Leva, you are amazing. You passed me. I started learning Bangladeshi, and then I got caught up with a lot of things, and you spoke beautifully. So always good seeing you, and thank you for all that you're doing behind the scene.
Yeah, but Julie, you were the pathfinder how to learn Bengali words, right? Firstly, you started. Firstly, you
Yes.
started, right?
Emi Bangladeshi Velobashi.
Wow. Yeah, still you can remember. And you are the first, and second was maybe NG, and third Jean Aliva, right? That was the sequence. Okay. Yeah, Julie, very rightly you said. Actually, if you say about Rupa, I can say just single line, and that is Rupa is a bridge of our communication with India, Bangladesh, our communication with leaders in Bangladesh. Rupa is a bridge, I think. She's making a relationship in
She's
that way.
amazing. She's amazing. She's a treasure that we have in Unpassive. So don't forget that. She absolutely is a treasure.
Right.
I love you.
And when you visit India, definitely don't worry. I will be right there waiting for you. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, two singers are here. So I think if you want, I can be lucky to hear just a single line from both of you.
I don't have one. Gina Leva is a singer, is a true singer. I'm just an amateur.
Okay, the topics is independent. Yeah, Oliver, topics is independence or love. Independence or love. The topics.
Both.
Trying to think. I'm trying to think of that song. It's Independence Day. What is that song?
Yeah.
I think it's a country song. You know what I'm talking about. It's independent. Oh, I forget. But Mahfuz,
Okay,
I feel on the spot for singing, but I wanted to commend you on your recent videos where you have the music and the nature and your wonderful voice, and you're just sharing a little bit about, you and Unpassive. And I thought that is exactly what Ash is looking for us to share our uniqueness. It was so soothing. Like I can just see you doing a whole series of those. It's almost like what they say, the ASMR videos where they're just soothing to the spirit. But I thought, wow, it was so different and so unique. And I just, that's exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about freeing up our individual creativity. Like I've never seen a video like you made. It was just, the one I'm talking about. You're walking along and it's the water and it's your voice. Julie, do you know the one I'm talking about? And I just thought it was so lovely. And nice and short, because people are busy. We don't want big, long things. But I just thought, oh, if we could all be doing, not necessarily making little short videos, but doing that little bit of sharing of who we are, the world is going to just come together. So it made me really happy the way that you made that video. So I want to thank you.
Mahfuz is a very happy, loving guy who loves nature, who could break into a song when he sees something pretty, right? He hasn't sent one to me lately, but yes, he sent not only that, his voice and the children It's very lovely. He's a very beautiful soul that's living in him. So keep doing what you're doing, brother. You're doing awesome, and not only you are doing that, but then you're leading and you're attracting other people there as well. So continue what we're doing. And I last time when I was on the webinar, the Golden Talk Show on Friday, and we were talking about love and unity, and it had to start from within. I believe it needs to start from within us, because no matter what you are doing, and it doesn't start from within, it doesn't last. It doesn't last. It doesn't last. And also knowing that when 100 people having crush on you, you wouldn't feel a thing, because that's just a on surface kind of love, right? And I think it all have to coming from us, from within, is for us to love. I think it's better to love than to be loved. But at the same time, we have to allow ourselves to receive love. Also, on one of the webinar, on the last conversation that I had with Michael William, is that many of us say, oh, I love you, I love on passive, but are we, it's on passive growing inside of us, right? Do we love on passive because what on passive will do for us, or do we love on passive is because we know that on passive will give us the ability to do the things that we love, right? To do the things that we love, to be able to carry out the message, the vision. So for me is reflecting every day. We reflecting on what we see, we reflecting on the people that we meet every day. And if we could do that, and it needs to start now. It's not from when we receive the money. It needs to start now, because if we don't do it now, when the apple comes, when the money comes, it will get blinded. We will get blinded by the richness or the wealthness of it. So I think all of us needs to kind of start it today, by soul searching ourselves and see if this is something this is something that we want to do, and it's really important. And I see that in our community, Bangladesh community here, that everyone is so loving, and everyone is care for each other, and that needs to be built up, and that needs to be continued. So thank you so much for having me here.
Very rightly, Julie, you said, before getting apples, actually we had to be started, right? We have to start before getting apples, because after getting apples, our mind can be changed, right? Our mindset can be changed. After getting a huge apples, we can be changed. So this is the time, this is the right time to actually protect ourselves, not to change, right? So that we cannot be changed after getting apple. So this is the right time to practice how to help others, how to become a good human being, how to control yourself, how to avoid negativity, how to become strong. This is the right time to practice, because practice makes a man perfect all the time. And that is why before launching Oblast, we can just start this type of activity, right? And Julie already said, the summary line is, on passive is all about love. And that is why we are loving people, and we always like loving peoples from other countries. Right? Thank you so much, Julie, and thank you so much, dear all the leaders, those who joined with us. But actually, I'm really sorry, Patricia Parent. Are you here still now? I'm extremely sorry, Pat. I forgot. Yeah, Pat.
Hi, Mahfuz. I'm here. Happy Independence Day, Bangladesh. I'm grateful, thankful, and blessed that Mahfuz is giving me a chance to share. I know I was supposed to be in church, but you know what? Some days God leads me to be where our family is around the globe and share what God has given me today. And you know, you have your independence, and we are all ambassadors of Christ, along with being ambassador with on passive. So, you know, as an ambassador of Christ, if you made Jesus the Lord of your life, you have sent and act as a representative. And that's exactly what we need to do as an on passive, is to take the action to be the brand ambassador with the vision that Mr. Ashmafara has given us. Right from day one, my heart has been with the Lord and with on passive. And if we share just to every nation and send out, oh, my computer says I'm low in program. Cancel that, sorry. That's an old computer, that's why my web is flickering also, but soon I will have. So if we think about that, everywhere you go, you are representing the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. That's our God. And everywhere we go, we are representing on passive. And we need to do it from the heart, just like the vision Mr. Ashmafara gave us. Just like Bangladesh is doing with their Independence Day. They are representing their country with heart. They made the changes to be independent. And we all need to be independent because we are unique. But as a nation, as the globe, as the world, we all need to be united as one. We need that family, all our sisters and brothers, no matter our color, shape, size, language. And no, I haven't learned Bangladesh yet, or Bangladesh. Sorry, Gina, you've got it down. My name is Pat, and I'm from Saskatchewan, Canada, and I only speak English. But one day with Academy, and like Gina says, I can Google it. I know there was a gentleman that's been helping me with a few things, was teaching me a few words, but I can't remember them. I'm so sorry. But to go back to, we are all equipped with God's word, and God's word is everything on passive is doing with heart. It's compassion, it's in wisdom, it's knowledge, it's tech knowledge, it's tools that are so wide and far, just like God. His word is wide and far all around the world. And I know it's Sunday, so I have to share God's word definitely. And as an ambassador of God, he sent us to do his work. So God's work is on passive's work because it was a divine vision that Mr. Ashmafara was given. So I believe we're living in a day and hour that we need to be talking about more and more about on passive and what it is going to do, change the planet, bring people closer with love and from the heart. No, I did not know love before. And this is going back. And I don't want to go back because we have today. The past is gone, but I have love in my heart and I want to share it to each and every one around the globe. I know everyone in the last few years have got to know me, for I'm my uniqueness. And that's what everyone needs to share, is their own uniqueness, and concentrate on being yourself, and the army will follow. And when we follow the army that comes with heart. God is praised. Praise be to God. No matter what God you learn and teach, it all praise to him. And I'm stuck for words. We begin to think about ourselves today, but not just in another ordinary way. Men and women, both as ambassadors of God and a brand ambassador of On Passive, we need to submit to him and say, Lord, show me, show us how to represent everything we do or I do, everything with the passion, the heart, the kindness. Bless one person. Be positive once a day. I try to turn all the negative to a positive. Whether some believe, some see, some don't. And as I said in my video the other day, God gave us eyes to see, ears to hear, a mouth to speak, hands to touch, and feet to walk among the crowded. We need to share. Everything is changing. I don't know if I went on too long, Mahfouz, but I'm sorry. I haven't been on your webinar and I just love it because I love the passion, the kindness that each and every one from Bangladesh brings all across the globe. Like I would have never met Rupa Paul, my dear sister. I would have never met
Love you,
Mahfouz.
sis. Love you. Love you.
Love you too, Rupa. We will do a together too soon, very soon.
Faith, are you in church still now?
No, I just have a webcam and it's not very good.
Oh, that's why we're not seeing your face.
I can try to turn off the background because it's flickering. One
Well, no,
sec,
your face is in our mind, so no problem.
just one sec.
Thank you, Pat. You are also inspiration in this stage of your life. Still now you are driving yourself for On Passive. So it's really incredible job you are doing.
I will try.
In your age, I don't know, it is actually completely imaginable or it's practical. Sometimes I am confused about you. How is
Oh,
it
this
possible?
was, I don't know how to get the background off.
So still now you are so much strong and you are inspiration for our young generation, I think. Thank you so much, Pat. Next time we want to see you once again. Today it's our bad luck. We didn't see your face because of webcam, but in future we'll see your face. Okay. Thank you so much. The time is about to close our webinar because it's now 11:25 p.m. at Bangladesh. It's late night and it's a month of Ramadan. So we are in the last dishes. We have to close our webinar. But before that, I want to just request in Bengali, আমরা যারা এখানে উপস্থিত আছি যে এই মুহূর্তে তাদের মধ্যে আপনারা যদি দুই একজন একটু ইন্ডিয়া এবং বাংলাদেশ থেকে জাস্ট আজকে যে স্বাধীনতা নিয়ে একটু আমরা কথা বললাম, সেই সঙ্গে আমরা অ্যাকচুয়ালি অন প্যাসিভ টোটালি হচ্ছে একটা ভালোবাসার একটা জায়গা। অন প্যাসিভ অল অ্যাবাউট লাভ, সেটা নিয়ে যে আমরা কথা বললাম এবং সেইটার পাশাপাশি আরেকটা জিনিস আমরা দেখলাম যে ওনারা বাইরের কান্ট্রির মানুষ হিসাবেও যেভাবে ওনারা বাংলার মধ্যে ঢোকার চেষ্টা করছেন, বাংলা ভাষায় কথা বলার চেষ্টা করছেন, আমাদেরকে ওনারা ফিল করছেন, যেটা অন প্যাসিভের আগে আমরা কখনো এই ধরনের পরিবেশের কথা চিন্তাও করতে পারিনি। ওনারা কি করছেন সেটা বিষয় নাই, বাট এটা হচ্ছে অন প্যাসিভের বিউটি। এবং এই অন প্যাসিভে এসে এই মুহূর্তে আমরা মানসিকভাবে আসলে অনেক বেশি স্বাধীনতা অনুভব করছি, যেটা জুলি এবং ক্রিস বারবার বলেছেন যে শুধুমাত্র অর্থনৈতিকভাবেই আমরা স্বাধীনতা পেলেই ওটা স্বাধীন নয়, আমরা অন্তরে ভিতরে ফিল করছি। তো জাস্ট একদমই শর্টে আমরা দুই একজন একটু কথা বলবো, তারপরে আমরা আজকে ক্লোজ করব। ফার্স্টলি আই ওয়ান্ট টু রিকোয়েস্ট ওকে আবু সাইদ বাংলাদেশ, আপনাকে রিকোয়েস্ট করছি, আপনাকে আনমিউট করেছি। আবু সাইদ বাংলাদেশ। শুনতে পাচ্ছেন আপনি? ওকে, উনাকে আনমিউট হচ্ছে না কেন আমি বুঝতে পারছি না। ওকে, এমডি আনন্দ ঘোষাল ফ্রম ইন্ডিয়া। হ্যাঁ, আনন্দ ঘোষাল, আপনি ইয়া।
গুড ইভিনিং স্যার। দুর্ধর্ষ ওয়েবিনার
স্যার আপনাকে একটু থামাই। I know you have that capability actually to summarize the total webinar. I know you personally, so if possible, please you can translate in Bengali the total summary in as much as possible.
Hello.
Oh yeah, Abu Said Bangladesh sir, আমি জাস্ট একটুখানি একটু অ্যালাউ করবেন আমাকে? আপনার আনমিউট হচ্ছিল না, ততক্ষণে আনন্দ ঘোষাল স্যারকে কথা বলতে দিয়েছি।
ওকে
পরে আপনাকে দিচ্ছি প্লিজ।
স্যার আমি বলবো স্যার?
হ্যাঁ, শিওর।
আচ্ছা, তো দুর্ধর্ষ ওয়েবিনার স্যার, জাস্ট 2 মিনিট। আজকের ওয়েবিনারের মানে সত্যি আমার ফিলিংস যেটা, সেটা হচ্ছে একটু বলি স্যার, ইতিহাসের স্বর্ণাক্ষরে এই সময়টা লেখা হয়ে থাকলো। ভবিষ্যতে এই ওয়েবিনারের একটা মাইলস্টোন হিসাবে দেখা যাবে অবশ্যই, কারণ আজকে বাংলাদেশের স্বাধীনতা দিবস এবং সেখানে যে মানে যারা বিভিন্ন কান্ট্রি থেকে অনপ্যাসিভিয়ানরা যারা এসছেন, এটা কিন্তু সাংঘাতিক একটা ব্যাপার, একটা দেশের ক্ষেত্রেও ব্যাপার, আর হিউম্যানিটির ক্ষেত্রেও ব্যাপার, এবং লাভের ক্ষেত্রে যা শুনলাম অবশ্যই একটা বিশাল ব্যাপার। আর সব থেকে বড় কথা, এই সময়টা একটা অবশ্যই মাইলস্টোন হিসাবে লেখা থাকবে, সেটা ভবিষ্যতেই প্রমাণ দিবে আজকে আমি যেটা বলছি। আর সব থেকে বড় কথা, অনপ্যাসিভ হিউম্যানিটির সাথে লাভের সাথে একটা বিশ্বায়নের পথে এগিয়ে যাচ্ছে। আজকে এই ওয়েবিনারটা তার প্রমাণ। মাহফুজ স্যার তার কর্ণধার, আমরা তার সাক্ষী থেকে গেলাম। কি সুন্দর আলোচনা হলো, যার দ্বারা পৃথিবীকে অনপ্যাসিভের হাতে সুরক্ষিত একটা জায়গায় আমরা নিয়ে যেতে চলেছি, এটা অবশ্যই হলফ করে বলা যায়। আর 2-1 লাইন স্যার, আজকের স্বাধীনতা অবশ্যই যে দিবসে 53তম দিবসে বাংলাদেশের, আমি ভারত থেকে বলছি, অসংখ্য শুভেচ্ছা। এবং সেই সঙ্গে একটা কথা না বললে নাই, যেটা বাংলাদেশের আমি মনে করি দুর্ধর্ষ একটা আমাদেরকেও, যেহেতু বাঙালি, আমাদেরকেও টাচ করে। 1 সাগর রক্তের বিনিময়ে বাংলার স্বাধীনতা ভুলিনি আমরা ভুলবো না। স্বাধীনতা এটাই, অর্থনৈতিক স্বাধীনতা, শিক্ষার স্বাধীনতা, কর্মের স্বাধীনতা, সর্বশেষ সুন্দরভাবে বাঁচার অধিকার প্রতিষ্ঠিত করার নামই হচ্ছে স্বাধীনতা। নিজেদের সংস্কৃতি, কৃষ্টি, ইতিহাস বাঁচিয়ে রাখার নামই হচ্ছে স্বাধীনতা। এখানে রাজা জমিদার বলে আর কিছু নেই, আমরা সবাই সমান। এই সময় সবাই সমান, এই ব্যাপারটা প্রতিষ্ঠিত করার জন্যই অনপ্যাসিভ আসছে। এবং অনপ্যাসিভ অর্থনৈতিক স্বাধীনতা, শিক্ষার স্বাধীনতা যে কিভাবে আনতে চলেছে, এটাই হচ্ছে সব থেকে আমাদের ওপর যে দায়িত্ব আছে, সেটাই আগামী দিন গোটা পৃথিবী তাকিয়ে থাকবে। আমাদেরকে ব্র্যান্ড অ্যাম্বাসাডার বলা হচ্ছে, মানে আমাদের দায়িত্ব বেড়ে যাচ্ছে। আমরা প্রকৃত অনপ্যাসিভিয়ান তখনই হয়ে উঠতে পারবো যখন আমরা এই দায়িত্বটা পালন করতে পারবো। তো ওভার টু মাহফুজ স্যার।
Thank you so much, Mr. Anand Ghoshal, for your short summary about today's webinar. Thank you so much. অনেক ভালো সুন্দর বললেন আপনি, সবসময় ভালো বলেন আপনি। আমরা রোজার মাসের এই পুরো একটা মাস আসলে খুব একটা আরাম করে আসলে প্রোগ্রাম করতে পারবো না, কারণ আমাদের টাইমের একটা ব্যাপার রয়ে গেছে, সেই জন্য। ওকে মিসেস,
সরি স্যার, আমি আর 1 মিনিট বলতে পারি, যদিও ভারত থেকে বলছি স্যার, আমরা কিন্তু অনপ্যাসিভ। তো আমি ভারত থেকে একটা কথাই আমি বলতে চাইছি, অবিসংবাদিত নেতা বাংলাদেশের বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান আনুষ্ঠানিকভাবে এক বার্তায় বাংলাদেশের স্বাধীনতা ঘোষণা করলেন 26শে মার্চ। তো তার আগের কথা বলি, ইন্দিরা গান্ধী যখন একটা দারুণভাবে ভারতের, আমি যেহেতু ভারতীয় প্রথমে আমি এখানে বলতে চাই, তারপর আমি অনপ্যাসিভিয়ান অবশ্যই আমি আস্তে আস্তে হয়ে উঠতে চাইছি, এখন কতটা পেরেছি জানি না। তো ইন্দিরা গান্ধী মার্চ মাসে যখন বাংলাদেশ থেকে পাকিস্তানের অত্যাচারের ফলে কাতারে কাতারে ইন্ডিয়াতে ঢুকছিল, তখন সেই শিবিরগুলো পরিদর্শন করে। তখন ইন্দিরা গান্ধী বার্তায়, বেতার বার্তায় বলেছিলেন যে আমাদের ভারতের অবস্থা সেই রকম নয় যে আমরা বিপুলভাবে সাহায্য করতে পারবো, তবুও আমরা খেতে দিতে পারবো এবং স্বাস্থ্যের ব্যাপারটা আমরা লক্ষ্য রাখবো। আপনারা স্বচ্ছন্দে থাকুন, আপনারা অতিথি। এই দিক থেকে আমি গর্ব অনুভব করি, বাংলাদেশের প্রতি আমাদের একটা দারুণ সমন্বয় ইন্দিরা গান্ধী করেছিলেন, যেটা আজকে উল্লেখ না করলেই নয়। তারপরেই তিনি 1971 সালে 24শে মে মাসে ভারত পাকিস্তানের একটা অন্তঃকালীন বিষয় বলে তিনি সংসদে ঘোষণা করেছিলেন এবং তিনি গোটা বিশ্বকে জানিয়ে দিয়েছিলেন যদি এই অত্যাচার বন্ধ না হয় ভারত কিন্তু নাক গলাবে। সেই হিসাবেই তিনি 13 দিন ভারতের ভূমিকা হিসাবে 3রা ডিসেম্বর 1971 সালেই কিন্তু বিমান আক্রমণ করেন এবং 13 দিনের মাথায় যুদ্ধ শেষ করে। এবং এটাও আজকে গিনিস বুক ওয়ার্ল্ডের রেকর্ড হয়ে আছে, 97,368 জন যুদ্ধবন্দী করা হয়েছিল তখন। এবং বাংলাদেশের যেটা সব থেকে মূল্য দিতে হয়েছিল, চরম মূল্য, আমি যে গানটা বললাম, এক সাগরের রক্তের বিনিময়ে বাংলার স্বাধীনতা ভুলিনি আমরা ভুলবো না, সেখানে 3 লক্ষের ওপর বাংলাদেশের মানুষকে খুন করা হয়েছিল নির্মম ভাবে। আমি বাঙালি হিসাবে আজকের দিনে সেটা স্মরণ করলে অবাক লাগে। তো সেই হিসাবে আমি অবশ্যই বলতে চাই ভারতেরও একটা বিরাট বিরাট ভূমিকা ছিল। এবং বাংলাদেশ যখন আলাদা হলো, স্বাধীন হলো, সেই স্বাধীনতার পর যে একটা মৈত্রী চুক্তি গড়ে উঠেছিল, 25 বছর ধরে সেটা চলেছিল, তারপর আর হয়নি। কিন্তু আজকে বলতে আমার দ্বিধা নেই, অনপ্যাসিভের জন্যই, অনপ্যাসিভের কল্যাণে আজকে কি সুন্দরভাবে এই ওয়েবিনার গুলোতে আমি মনে করি সেই ভারত বাংলাদেশ মৈত্রী চুক্তি কিন্তু পালন হচ্ছে, ক্ষুদ্র ক্ষুদ্র হলেও দারুণ ভাবে। আজকে ওয়েবিনারটা তার সাক্ষী। ওভার টু Mahfuz sir.
Thank you, Ananda Ghoshal sir. Very rightly you said, yes, India had a lot of contribution behind the independence of Bangladesh. You supported a lot we got a lot of support in 1971 from India. And still now they are our very close friend. Still now we are getting support and love from India also. And lastly you said, yeah, by unpassive, actually we are creating new history of this close relationship between India and Bangladesh. And that's why we are grateful to Ashunpara and we are grateful to unpassive. It will be continued. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ananda Ghoshal. Okay, Mrs. টুম্পা রানী সরকার, আপনাকে আনমিউট করছি এবং আমরা যেহেতু সময়ের শেষের দিকে চলে আসছি, একটু সংক্ষেপে আমরা।
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. আজ আমি কি বলবো, এই ওয়েবিনারে উপস্থিত হতে পেরে খুব নিজেকে ধন্য মনে করলাম। আমি টুম্পা রানী সরকার, ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল, ইন্ডিয়া থেকে। এই ওয়েবিনারে এসে আজ আমি বাংলাদেশের প্রত্যেক বন্ধুদের, ভাইদের, বোনদের, আমাদের অনপ্যাসিভিয়ান ফাউন্ডার যারা আমরা একই প্ল্যাটফর্মের ছাতার নিচে আছি, প্রত্যেককে জানাই আজকে স্বাধীনতার শুভেচ্ছা। প্রাণ ভরা ভালোবাসা থাকবে সারা জীবন, যতদিন আমি পৃথিবীর ওপরে থাকবো, প্রত্যেকের সঙ্গে। আজ আমরা এই অনপ্যাসিভে ফাউন্ডার নিতে পেরে আজকে আমরা বিদেশি কে দেশি আমরা বুঝতে পারছি না, মনে হচ্ছে আমরা সবাই একাত্মায় আবদ্ধ হয়ে আছি। সত্যি এই ওয়েবিনারে এসে আজকে নিজেকে অনেকটাই স্বস্তি বোধ হচ্ছে যে আমরা সত্যি মানবতার দিকে হয়তো কিছুটা এগোতে পারছি। আজকে যারা বিদেশি হয়েও আমাদের বাঙালিদের দিকে বাঙালিদেরকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাওয়ার জন্য ওরা আমাদেরকে হেল্প করছে, সেই দিক থেকে আমরা সত্যি খুব ভাগ্যবান। তো আমরা বাংলাদেশ, ইন্ডিয়া সব দেশেই যদিও আমাদের একাত্ম বন্ধু হিসেবে এখন হয়ে গেছে বা ভবিষ্যতেও থাকবে। আজকের এই স্বাধীনতা দিবসটা আমরা যে সুন্দর করে উদযাপন হয়তো হয়েছে, আপনাদের ওখানে ফ্ল্যাগ ট্যাগ সবকিছু উদ্বোধন হয়েছে, আমরা সেরকম ভাবে হয়তো অ্যাটেন্ড করতে পারিনি। সকালে যখন আমি এক ওয়েবিনারে অ্যাটেন্ড করেছিলাম তখন সেখানেও বাংলাদেশের স্বাধীনতা সম্পর্কে অনেক সুন্দর সুন্দর কথা, গান, পুরানো ঐতিহাসিক ঘটনা বলেছিল। যদিও আমার গায়ে তখন মানে কাটা দিয়ে উঠছিল, কারণ এই সমস্ত জিনিসগুলো কাটা দেওয়ার মতোই পুরনো জিনিস, আমরা যা পুরনো স্মৃতি আমাদের অনেকের জীবন ধ্বংস করে অনেক কিছু পরিত্যাগ করে আমরা সেই স্বাধীনতা পেয়েছি। এই স্বাধীনতা পরবর্তীতে আমরা আরো যেন চিরস্মরণীয় করে রাখতে পারি, আমরা ভালোভাবে উদযাপন করতে পারি, তার জন্য আমাদের অনপ্যাসিভি আর্থিকভাবে সাহায্য করবেন। আর ভবিষ্যতে আমরা আর্থিক সাহায্য পেয়ে আর আর্থিক স্বাধীন হব, তখন যেন আমরা সেই প্রতিজ্ঞাবদ্ধ হয়ে থাকি যে আমরা একে অপরের হাত ধরে সবসময় থাকবো, ভবিষ্যতে যেন আর আমরা পরাধীন কোনোভাবে কোনো দিক থেকে না হতে পারি। এইটুকুই আমার বলার ছিল স্যার। হয়তো আমার এখানে কথা বলার মতো যোগ্যতা নেই, তবুও বললাম, ভুল ভ্রান্তি হলে ক্ষমা দৃষ্টিতে প্রত্যেকেই দেখবেন। থ্যাংক ইউ। ওভার টু স্যার।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। এবং এইটা কখনো বলবেন না যে আপনার কোনো যোগ্যতা নেই। ডেফিনেটলি আমাদের সবাই আমরা এখানে যোগ্য। Definitely you have that qualification, you have that quality to speak in front of all of us very attentively and aggressively and with a completely 100% freedom. So don't think that you have no quality, never ever. Okay. We have only two brothers, Abu Said Bangladesh and Engineer Mahmood, and after that we will close our webinar. Yes, Abu Said Bangladesh sir, I'm sorry for some late actually. Abu Said Bangladesh, bolen.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
আমার কি শোনা যাচ্ছে?
একদম শোনা যাচ্ছে।
আজকে মহান স্বাধীনতা দিবস। আমি নিজেকে খুব গর্ববোধ করি একজন মুক্তিযোদ্ধা হিসেবে। আমি কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাই আগরতলার বাঙালি ভাইদের যারা আমাদেরকে আশ্রয় দিয়েছিলেন। আমি কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাই আসামের ভাই বোনদের যারা আমাদেরকে নিরন্ন বস্ত্র দিয়েছিলেন। আমি কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাই পশ্চিম বাংলা এবং মেঘালয়ের জনসাধারণদেরকে। সর্বোপরি ভারতীয় জনসাধারণকে আমি কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাই যে মহান স্বাধীনতা যুদ্ধে তারা আমাদের পাশে ছিলেন। আমরা তাদের সাহায্য সহযোগিতায় এই পূর্ব পাকিস্তানকে বাংলাদেশে রূপান্তরিত করতে পারছি। এবং আমি সশস্ত্র যোদ্ধা হিসাবে সমগ্র বিশ্বের নির্যাতিত মানুষকে শ্রদ্ধা জানাই এবং স্বাগত জানাই। আমি শ্রদ্ধা জানাই আমার প্রিয় ব্যক্তিত্ব অ্যাশ মোফারেশ স্যারকে, যিনি আমাদেরকে অনপেসিভের মাধ্যমে আমাদের সারা বিশ্বের মানুষকে সেবা করার একটা মহৎ সুযোগ করে দিয়েছেন। আমি কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাই মহান আল্লাহর কাছে, যিনি আমাদেরকে এখনো স্বাধীনতার স্বাদ গ্রহণ করার সুযোগ দিয়েছেন। বাংলা ভাষা আজকে সারা বিশ্বে সমাদৃত। মিস্টার জুলি, মিস্টার জুলি আপু, তারপরে এলিভা, এরা যেভাবে বাংলা ভাষায় আমাদেরকে শ্রদ্ধা জ্ঞাপন করলো, সত্যি আমি তাদের কাছে কৃতজ্ঞ। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে। আর আমি আজ কিছু আর বলবো না। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
Thank you so much. And we are proud of you because you are the freedom fighter, and today we are in celebrating our Independence Day, and you are the freedom fighter. So you sacrificed a lot of things. Maybe you are a living person, but you are the witness of our freedom fighter friend, brothers and sisters, definitely. So we are lucky enough to get you in our today's webinar. Yeah. And at last, he said, actually, he said about you and Julie, the way how you are trying to learn about Bangladesh and the way how you are trying to learn Bengali language especially. So it just made us very, very happy. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
আমরা এরপরে আর একজন হয়তো আছেন আমাদের মধ্যে। ইয়েস, ইঞ্জিনিয়ার মাহমুদ।
জি, আসসালামু আলাইকুম রহমতুল্লাহ। ধন্যবাদ। থ্যাংক ইউ ক্রিস জনসন স্যার, জিন এলিভা, জুলি নবরেন and Patricia. আউযু বিল্লাহি মিনাশ শাইতানির রাজিম, বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম। আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু। মাহে রমজানের শুভেচ্ছা সবাইকে। আজকে বিষয় বাংলাদেশ 1971 সালে এই দিনে স্বাধীন হয়েছে। এই জন্য এই দিনকে স্বাধীনতা দিবস হিসেবে পালিত হয়। কিন্তু আজ আমরা ভূমি স্বাধীন করতে পেরেছি, কিন্তু আমরা আমাদের জায়গা থেকে স্বাধীন নই। আমরা আজ ইচ্ছে করলেই কোনো কিছু করতে পারি না, ইচ্ছে করলেই আমরা ভালো চিকিৎসা করতে পারি না, ইচ্ছে করলেই ভালোভাবে জীবনযাপন করতে পারতেছি না, কারণ আমাদের যথেষ্ট পরিমাণ পয়সা নেই। এই পয়সার কারণেই আমাদের সবাই পিছনে পড়ে আছে, ভালোভাবে জীবনযাপন করতে পারি না। তাই এই মোক্ষম সময়ে আমাদের জন্য মানবতার দূত মিস্টার অ্যাশ মোফারেশ স্যার আমাদের জন্য অনপেসিভ নামক কোম্পানি তৈরি করেছে। আজ আমাদের অভাব অনটনের জন্যই অনপ্যাসিভের তৈরি, আমাদের মতো সাধারণ পরিবারের জন্যই অনপ্যাসিভের তৈরি। আজ অনপ্যাসিভ বর্তমানে নতুন করে বিশ্বকে জানান দিতে আসছে। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে। ওভার টু মাহফুজ স্যার।
Thank you so much, Mr. Engineer Mahmood. Generally, actually, Engineer Mahmood mentioned about our freedom. Yes, we are independent, but we are not independent in terms of our money, in terms of our medication, okay, education, okay, and many more. And through on passive, we are going to get that freedom, all that freedom. So thanks to Ashrafare and thanks to all the leaders and all the stakeholders of on passive, right? Why we are saying stakeholders? Because we have to mention the contribution of our home media team, our tech team, our leaders, right? So that's why we can say all the stakeholders of on passive, we are grateful to all of them. Thank you so much, dear all the brothers and sisters, those who have joined our today's webinar, and still now those who are in our YouTube live chat, because live streaming is going on. We are very grateful to all of you for your support, for your heartiest support, and especially though Pat and Julie and Krish is not here now, but Jenny Aliva is here. All the leaders, those who you joined today, really we are feeling so good, so good, too good. Yeah, thank you so much. And before leaving and before closing webinar, if possible, just a single line, Jenny Aliva, I told you.
You read my mind. You read my mind. Okay, I thought of something, and it's the song that Renata Gergice and I did together called Freedom. So I just want to sing one little bit of that. So, freedom, 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 freedom. On passive loosens all the chains on you. And now the choice is ours to break on through. Knowing we are stronger when we unify, no longer holding back the dreams that we now know are coming true. Freedom. And I'll just leave it there.
Wow.
I just want to say Abar Deka Hobe Shubhashanda. Thank you all so much, Dhanawad. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Jenny Aliva. Thank you so much. Really, you are a good listener, and you have that passion to learn Bangladesh, to learn about Bangladesh, to learn Bangladeshi language, Bengali language. It means a lot.
মাহফুজ বিল বলেছে সবাইকে স্বাধীনতা দিবসের অনেক শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছে from Bill Must.
Wow, Bill Must. Thank you so much, Bill Must, brother. We are really lucky today. Bill Must is also there. And dear all the brothers and sisters, Bengali brothers, I am translating Bill Must. বাংলাদেশের সমস্ত ভাই ব্রাদারকে বিল মাস্ট শুভেচ্ছা জানিয়েছে আজকে স্বাধীনতা দিবসের, যেটা রূপার কাছে মেসেজ এসেছে, রূপা অলরেডি বললেন। তো সেই জন্য অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি আমরা বিল মাস্টকে। এবং আজকে আসলে আমরা লাকি, আমরা হয়তো কেউ চিন্তা করতে পারি যে বাংলায় আজকে আমরা স্বাধীনতা দিবস পালন করছি, কেন আমরা ইংরেজিতে বেশি কথাবার্তা বললাম, চিন্তা করতে পারি। অ্যাকচুয়ালি আজকে ওই যে যাদেরকে তো আমরা স্যাক্রিফাইস যারা আমাদের করেছে তাদেরকে তো আমরা অবশ্যই স্মরণ করছি, অন্তরের ভেতর থেকে দোয়া করছি সেই যারা শহীদ হয়েছেন তাদের সাথে। পাশাপাশি অনপ্যাসিভের আলোকে, যেহেতু এটা অনপ্যাসিভের ওয়েবিনার, আমরা কিন্তু ওইটা বের করার চেষ্টা করেছি যে অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমরা মানসিকভাবে যদি ফ্রিডমটা ফিল করি, যে আমরা স্বাধীন, কিন্তু অন্তরের ভেতর থেকে স্বাধীনতাটা যদি ফিল করি, যেটা জুলি অলরেডি বলছিলেন যে অলওয়েজ টাইম অবস্টাকল গুলোকে ডোন্ট শো অল টাইম অবস্টাকলস টু আদার্স, সব সময় ওইটাকে শো না করে ভেতর থেকে ফিল করে এই স্বাধীনতাটা অর্জন। সেই সঙ্গে আজকে অনপ্যাসিভের কারণেই অন্যান্য দেশের যারা আমাদের এই যে লিডাররা আছেন বলেন বা ভাই বোন যেটাই বলেন না কেন বা বন্ধু বলেন, তারা যে এত সুন্দরভাবে আমাদের ভিতরে ঢোকার চেষ্টা করছেন, অন্তরের ভিতরে ভাষা দিয়ে দেশ সম্পর্কে জেনে এই যে একটা আন্তরিকতা, সেটাতেই অনপ্যাসিভের কল্যাণী মন সৃষ্টিকর্তা আমাদের সামনে দিয়েছে। এই সবকিছু মিলিয়ে জাস্ট ইট ওয়াজ আ কমপ্লিট প্যাকেজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি অনপ্যাসিভ। অনপ্যাসিভ ইজ কমপ্লিট প্যাকেজ হচ্ছে এই রিলেশনশিপের, এই sustainable relationship, I can say, because it is growing, right? It's not temporary relationship between this country to others, between among all of us. It's growing, so I can say it's a sustainable relationship we are just maintaining and we are creating, right? Thank you so much, dear all the brothers and sisters. Love you all, love you all, love you all. Lastly, that's last line, we are what? We are so
We need to
Hey.